guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining me for yet another Christmas gift guide. As you can tell, I have my darling Char.
Hello? No, that was awkward.
I have a +1 today.
What's up?
Charlie had to practice what he was going to say for his intro.
I'm quite happy with what's up.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, third time lucky.
Content. Yeah.
Content. So Charlie, in case you don't know, is my boyfriend, and I have invited him along for his expertise in boys, basically.
Yeah, gifts for guys this Christmas.
So we are going to go through our top 10-ish gifts that would be amazing for your brother, your father, anyone.
Important men in your life.
Yes, not the unimportant ones.
Not the unimportant ones.
No. Basically, I'm just going to hand it over to Char because I can't take any credit for this. You've pretty much pulled together all of these, haven't you, John?
Yeah, I have, yeah. And I think this year there's just, I find it's easier every year to pick things.
Easier?
Yeah, as a guy, picking things for a girl is challenging, but for a guy, I think there's just so many options out there at the moment.
Especially when it comes to male grooming. I feel like there are so many.
Grooming, shaving, technology, there's so much tech.
Yeah. And do you think that because this is your first year, Charlie's now been a full-time blogger for over a year, do you think that's made it easier for you?
I think it's made it easier. Yeah, I think it probably has made it easier. But then it's made it harder, choosing between all the amazing brands that are out there.
It's going to make you harder to buy for, that is for sure.
Yeah, so welcome to my world now.
Yes.
Buying for you is possible.
So the first thing that we're going to talk about is fragrances. These are two of Charlie's favourites. Do you want to explain why you chose that one, Dan?
Yeah, so firstly I think fragrances are obviously a great gift at Christmas because I think people don't often treat themselves
especially
to
into
fragrances.
like a luxury one.
Exactly. So I think fragrances are an amazing gift at Christmas. So don't be put off by the fact they're quite a common present.
No.
So this is by Jo Malone and this is the Myrrh and Tonka. And this is probably my all-time favourite scent of 2017. Every time I wear this, I get compliments, which must mean it's a great scent.
Yeah, it is on the luxury price point wise, but I think with that you get all the amazingness of the Jo Malone brand, you get the amazing packaging, you get the fabulous in-store experience. Yeah.
And you're not gonna have a lot of friends wearing this.
No.
So it's worth the investment.
And I like that it's quite masculine in the bottle. You've got the black kind of. Yeah, looks quite manly on your dressing table.
Yeah.
And then why have you chosen this one?
So this is by David Beckham, and it's his latest fragrance, which is called Respect.
Latest?
Yeah, so he's had a number of fragrances.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And actually, this one caught me by surprise a little bit because I wasn't the biggest fan of his previous fragrances.
No offence, David.
No offence, Dave.
If you're watching.
If you're watching.
Yeah.
Well, we're best
David.
mates now because I met David Beckham about 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And we are on first name terms.
And he will not stop going on about it.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Best
would be
buds.
the same.
And there's actually, this one has a little message for me from Big Dave. But yeah, no, this yeah, Big Dave. This is an awesome fragrance because firstly, it's as little as £15, which for an aftershave in the world we live in is incredibly affordable. So check out Boots or Superdrug. Josie will link it below. But in terms of the reason I love this,
You're such a YouTuber.
Boom.
Link down below.
Link down below. The reason I love this is it's got a number of ingredients that are quite standout. So grapefruit being one. So it's very citrusy, quite fresh. I think it's a great after gym fragrance. Yeah. After playing sport.
I think this smells better the longer it's worn because when you came home after the event, it had kind of sunk in.
Well, that's the vetiver. Yeah. So the vetiver is a base note, so that will come through later on. And vetiver is just an amazing scent. Yeah, so I think this is an amazing stocking filler or a great gift for a brother or someone like that. So, David Beckham, respect.
Respect. Next, we're going to talk about a few grooming products, and Charlie is very well qualified to talk about this. You have been writing about grooming.
Yeah, more skincare than grooming, but I guess that falls under the category. But yeah, skincare, I'm a big fan of men's skincare at the moment.
I find it really funny when Charlie finishes playing rugby because he tells me that the guys in the changing room afterwards are always asking you for skincare tips.
Yeah.
And these are the kind of guys that typically wouldn't want to use a moisturiser, but now starting to realise that they need that under eye cream.
It's the taboo is sort of being broken
Fading
down.
away.
Yeah, I think so.
So both these are from Lab Series. Is this part of this set?
No, so basically the reason I picked this is I'll tell you in a minute. But this is the main gift idea, which is a Lab Series gift set. Because I think gift sets are obviously a great present at Christmas. Lab Series is a brand that I've always known of, but I've fallen in love with a bit more in the last few months. trying out some of their hero products. So this one in particular, which is actually called the All-in-One Face Hydrating Gel, very big mouthful.
You had this in the bathroom when I first went to stay with you, yeah.
Yeah, so, well, that's just an all-round, like, it's a shower and hair product.
Yeah.
So it's an all-rounder, basically.
Good for the rugby bag.
This is exactly what I was going to say. So this is, for me, this is an amazing gift for guys that work out or that play sport. Because these 3 products basically sort you out. And it's in a really nice box.
Yeah.
The reason I chose this is as a stocking filler. This is the Urban Blue Detox Mask. And it's a clay mask. And I love it because it's blue. It's a bit more masculine. So for guys that haven't used face masks or aren't as comfortable with face masks, this is quite a good sort of entry-level product.
Yeah.
I think it's about 20 quid, so it's a good stocking filler as well. And it's quite fun. You look a bit like a Smurf. It's quite jokes. But it's also a really, really good face mask. So it's like pore cleansing. Yeah, so this is great if you want to get your boyfriend into face mask night. Monday mask night.
Monday masking. Next we have something that would probably be a main present. This is slightly on the more pricey side, but a really good gift for any age, I would say. This one is a special Star Wars edition. Do you want to explain what this is?
So Philips have collaborated with Star Wars for the launch of the new film, which I think is out in a few weeks, so I'm quite excited about that. And in terms of the reason I chose this is obviously Star Wars is very in at the moment, but the shaver itself, I tried it recently and I was a really big fan. So I sort of go in between wet shaving and using an electric shaver. And this is really good if you're in a rush, if you're someone that needs, or if your boyfriend or someone that needs to be clean shaven for work. This is a great tool to use in the morning. So it's really quick, it's quite clean, so it catches all the hairs. It's also a really sleek design and it comes in a little pouch, which is really good for travel. But ultimately, I mean, every guy has to shave unless you really love a long Hagrid-esque beard. But yeah, I mean, for me, I love this shaver.
I think because it's the Star Wars one, it makes it a bit more fun for a gift.
Yeah.
Because I think buying someone a razor is quite a practical gift, so the fact that it's Star Wars makes it a little bit more fun.
A bit more interesting. They've got like a bit that lights up that's a bit like a lightsaber. I wish it made the noise. I did wish it made the noise. I thought that would be quite cool, but it's...
That's so good.
Yeah, it's a great gift, and I think the clean shave is coming back. I'll just leave it like that. I'm going to be blogging a lot about it. But it is, like, I think beards and moustaches are great, but I think they've had their day the last few years. Clean shave.
This next one is probably my favourite thing to talk about in the gift guide. It is a pair of swimming trunks from Oliver Brown. And Oliver Brown, actually, I hadn't heard of until I met Charlie, and you're a big fan of Oliver Brown, aren't you?
Yeah, I've always been a fan of them. They are quite a high price point, which initially put me off. And then when I first got a pair, I sort of understood why they are more expensive. Because you're paying for the quality and the fact that they dry quickly. And the design is, is sleek.
They look really smart. You can wear them like from beach to bar. In a restaurant, if you have to like obviously wear normal clothing, then they do pass as normal shorts. But this pair in particular are very special. And if you follow Charlie on Instagram, you may have already spotted them, but have a look at these. Oh my goodness. So obviously these are personalised pair of swimming trunks. They have got little babies on there so that no matter where we travel in the world.
So they're called Snap Shorts. So basically they're a service that Oliver Brown offer. I think they've offered it for a few years now, where you can turn any photo into your own pair.
Yeah.
And they were sort of like, to me, they were like, oh, why don't you, the Maldives or something like that. And I thought, no, I want my dogs on my swim shorts so that whenever we travel, we can take Dexter and Dickens with us everywhere. So I'm going to be wearing these a lot in the Maldives.
Look how smug Dexter looks here. He's like,
he's proud. He's a proud brother because he's got his new little
This was Dexter and Dickens' first trip away together, wasn't it?
Yeah.
My
Dickens has grown a bit since then.
He has. So now no matter where we travel in the world, we'll always have our 2 handsome men with us. But so you can get any picture on your swimming trunks.
I think this, for me, aside from boyfriend or husband, it's an amazing gift. I think it's a great gift for a dad.
Yeah.
Like, dads, making dads cool. Well, yeah, no. But like even a family, like even a good family photo, I mean it could be anything. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind a Man U pair. The big face of Paul Pogba.
Moving on.
So the next gift on sort of the luxury theme is an umbrella from London Undercover. Now these are a brand that I only discovered this time last year when we were kindly sent a bigger version of this. But this one I picked up, I actually bought this recently, and it's just a much smaller size, so it's perfect for your backpack.
Yeah.
I leave it in my day bag because I'm just assuming, you just have to assume it might rain in London. But it's the handle that makes it. It's just really nicely done.
This is the kind of gift, because it is a higher price point, I feel like you wouldn't necessarily treat yourself to, because spending over £100, right?
They're 60.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which I think is good value because it's well made.
But you still might not spend that on yourself for an umbrella, but everybody uses umbrellas, especially if you live in England. So very practical.
Good for travelling as well, I think. Like in this, I took it when we went to Vermont.
Yeah.
It didn't actually rain, so we were okay. But
so nice.
It's beautifully crafted. I think it's one of those sort of presents that will catch someone off guard a bit because, as you say, that they might not be familiar with it. Yeah. It's a cool brand, London Undercover.
Yeah. Nice one, right? So this next one was actually meant to be a gift for Charlie, but we really wanted to include it in this video, so surprise! You already know it's coming. Yeah. It is the Michael Kors watch. It's the male version of my watch, which I'm sure you guys know how much I love this. And Charlie keeps spotting it and being like, oh, I wish they had a male version. Well, they do. So this is the Michael Kors Access smartwatch for guys. It's in this amazing brushed silver colour, and I know that Charlie does have a watch that looks like this, so I know that you like this design. And then, as with mine, which I'm sure you all know all about, it's got the completely digital display. So it tells you, obviously, the time, it gets your notifications, like your Instagram, your YouTube, you get your WhatsApps, so you can't pretend to ignore me anymore because your wrist will literally vibrate.
I like, as a guy, I like the idea of, because mobile phones now are quite a bit bigger, and so it is quite nice to not have, if your phone is just on your desk at work, or if it's in your gym bag or whatever, it's nice being able to have this just in case there's an emergency as well.
Or even just out of curiosity, like in the middle of a meeting, or if you're walking around, you don't want to have to get your phone out. You can just glance at your wrist, it tells you who's texted you.
I'm excited to use this. I think also Michael Kors do a couple with rubber strap, which is maybe more suited to the gym.
Well, you can change the strap. So on mine, I can just it comes.
So can I get a rubber strap on this?
See, the strap actually comes off, so you can just put the watch face on it.
So I can get a rubber strap. Well, that's cool. Yeah.
Stocking filler idea. What I also love about this over other tech watches is that it's actually a really nice design.
It's fashionable, isn't it?
Yeah, it actually looks like the female one. It looks really good. I actually think, no offense to many of you that may have it, but I don't think the iWatch is particularly attractive, whereas this looks like a really sleek watch design, and then it has those amazing features in it as well. It's not a ridiculous price either. Obviously, this is a main gift, and it is something, you know what boys are like with technology, he'll really enjoy on Christmas Day, just like setting it up, which is really easy, by the way. And then we will be his and hers with our.
And I think also as a guy, not only would you be excited about that, but once again, I think it's not something that you would necessarily know much about. So it'd be a nice surprise present.
Yeah. So if there is one thing that Charlie has been obsessed with this year, almost as much as Dexter and Dickens, it has been coffee. So naturally, the next thing is
a coffee machine.
A coffee machine.
Yeah, coffee for me, especially working from home now, and that we don't really have any coffee shops that nearby the house, it's really important to have a good coffee machine.
Yeah.
And Nespresso, I've become obsessed with. I think you were obsessed as well.
Yeah.
Because it's just easy, the coffee's amazing, but it's easy with the pods, not messing around with coffee beans and all of that. And this Nespresso machine is the mini one, so it's called a Senza Mini. And basically, the reason I chose this is the price point really caught me by surprise. I think it's $89.99, which for a coffee machine, a really good quality one, is very good value.
Yeah.
And I hope my brother doesn't watch this, but this is their gift this year.
He definitely doesn't watch it.
Yeah, he doesn't. Maybe his girlfriend might, but they're moving into their house together for the first time, aren't they?
Yeah.
And so it's an amazing gift for someone that's, just getting started in their house.
Yeah. As you said, I think this would be a really good gift for someone that has just moved into a new place. Maybe you know a couple and they've just moved in together. Then this is a really nice gift. And
it's quite a small size.
Yeah,
it's compact as well. We've got the slightly larger version because we've got a bit more space. But especially if you live in London or in an apartment, you don't want to be taking up too much space.
Yeah, exactly. And then when it comes to stocking fillers, they have got their festive capsules. These are licorice, which I'm actually not too sure how I feel about, but orangette. Can we make one of these afterwards?
Yeah, the orange one sounds amazing. I didn't want to open the box, but I want to try that later. And the snowball one as well.
Yeah, so potentially if you know someone that's already got a machine, then the Christmas flavour coffees will be a really nice stocking filler. These last three are more stocking fillers, but equally wonderful gift ideas. Charlie is obsessed with candles. I feel like it's no longer like just a girl thing. Oh my god.
I know. I was going to talk about this. So, well, firstly, candles for me, you know, especially when you first sort of move into a new home, it's quite an important thing to set the mood.
Yeah.
I think candles are definitely now very much unisex.
Yeah.
Like, guys are getting more into it.
I think maybe in previous years, guys knew that they liked the ambience of a candle, but there weren't many masculine scents. That is epic.
So this is Russian Leather by Molton Brown. Now, Molton Brown obviously have, I think, probably about 10 candles at least with their different scents. But this one, I've got this. The fragrance is also really, really nice.
It's
actually.
kind of tobacco-y as well.
So Russian Leather, you've got like cigars almost, and like tobacco-y, almost whiskey. This is a really, really nice fragrance.
That's like a bachelor pad scent.
Yeah, I think perfect for a guy. I also thought like these next couple of gifts, including this, are also really good Secret Santa gifts.
Yeah.
I mean, this is probably about £20, I think, which is quite a bit, but it's still, you know, that's an amazing Secret Santa gift or a stocking gift, or for an uncle or more extended family.
Yeah. Okay.
I've only worn them a few times. They're not washed, but they're straight from the gym. No, I'm joking.
Okay.
Right, let's go.
So I can't believe I'm about to show this on my YouTube channel, but next I have a pair of Charlie's boxers. He assures me that they've only been worn a couple of times.
Yeah.
That's gross.
But they're so basically, let's get to it. Bjorn Borg are my go-to for boxers.
Why did you not get a new pair?
Because they haven't arrived yet.
Okay.
So I did order some new ones with Black Friday actually, because I think they had like 40% off, which is amazing.
Yeah.
So Bjorn Borg have always been my favourite boxer brand, probably since I was like 15. But these are actually, I think they're called microfiber. So it's like a blend between like an undershort that you might wear cycling or playing rugby and a boxer. So the reason I love them is they're perfect for the gym. Obviously they're a bit more of a lighter fabric and they're more fitted. So they're amazing for like cycling, running, any sort of gym work. I think they're an amazing stocking filler and they come in really bright colours.
You have family friends that buy you Bjorn Borgs every year without
yeah,
fail, don't you?
For me, like, you can never have too many boxes, really. Yeah. So yeah, great stocking filler. I think these are about $14.99. So good value.
Moving swiftly on. Last but not least, and this I think is a really, really good gift, but potentially not the most exciting, but one that will get used a lot. Charlie introduced me to this year, and I've actually spoken about it in my 5 ways to style overknee boots video as the best way to care for suede shoes. Now, if you know a guy that is into his fashion, he likes to invest in footwear, then this is a really, really good gift.
And, well, not just footwear. So the reason I love it is it's a protector, but Liquid Proof is the brand.
Is it the one that was on Dragon's Den?
I don't think it is the one, but it could be. I don't know. But the reason it's great is it's more of a like liquid spray rather than like an aerosol spray. And you've got to make sure you do spray it at fair enough distance from the product. But for suede shoes it's great. But also I've been wearing a lot of suede bombers. I've got like 4 or 5 suede bomber jackets, which a couple are quite expensive. So you want to protect them. And this does as good a job on those as you'd want, you know. This
is like a mega protection spray. So if you spray your clothes and your shoes with this, then it literally makes them waterproof. Like the water droplets don't even sink in; they kind of like flick off.
I mean, according to them, you only really need to spray it once. Personally, I like to just top it up every couple of weeks, but you don't need to use it like you maybe would a suede spray every time you wear them.
So good.
I think it's about $9.99 on Amazon, something like that. This is the smaller bottle. But I just thought it's a great stocking filler. And I couldn't really live without it.
Oh, tragic. So those are our top 10-ish. I didn't actually count them. 11. Top 11 Christmas gifts for men. I really hope you found this useful. Thank you, darling, for your good picks.
Thank you for having me.
They are really good picks, actually. I think that these are all amazing gifts.
Like this year, I kind of went and picked everything that I would love to receive for Christmas in a way.
I think most people do that, don't they?
Yeah, true, but sometimes you think about like the broader guy, but I think these gifts cover all bases.
Yeah, they do. They're all really good gifts. Well done, Johnny. So that is all from us. Thank you for coming and joining me on this video. And that is all from us. Thank you so much for watching. And
Is that?
all
This
from
is
us.
all.
That's it. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you very soon. Or I will in my next one. Bye.
Yeah, doorknob. Right.
Yeah.